If you guys have checked Dokibird's Twitter, you must have seen these two tweets that she posted. First one was Doki Bird announcing she's dropping out of the Twitch Rivals, tweeting, "Unfortunately, there will be no Marvel Rivals Twitch Rivals tournament for me tomorrow. I had to drop out as a captain because I was forced to cut two of my teammates who had peaked Eternity and above. I made the decision to cut myself up because my teammates deserved the money and exposure more. I know this was a tournament that you Dragoons and I were looking forward to being in for the last 2 weeks, so I'm sorry. There's a lot I can say, but I don't want to create more drama. I just want to stop being targeted for being a team that was within the guidelines and then forced to find replacement within a day before the tournament." And then she tweeted once again about it, and this one is a lot longer, explaining the situation a little more. "I thought about it for a long time, but I'll make one last statement. I was invited to the tournament last minute when the rule allowed 4+ diamonds and above. I was not aware of the old rules and I asked for the team list to gauge how competitive it was going to be. I saw some teams that were stacked already and I tried to make a team that followed the guidelines I was given. When I got the invitation, I was playing with a few people who were helping me and in top 500, and they ended up being on my team since I asked them to join me during my rank session. During the last week, I was told by multiple people and my teammates that rumors were being spread that I was going to get DQ'd on Saturday, or that Twitch staff was planning on making me change my teammates." Now here, she's referring to this. She started talking about this in her pre-chat. If you were there in my last stream, you probably saw this. And this is because this is the transcript of the log, and she says she's so mad. "I'm being told that other streamers are purposely targeting my rivals team, and apparently some teams are trying to get me DQ'd. Even though there are teams that are also extremely try-hard and unfair, they were trying to get me DQ'd the day of so I couldn't participate and find people in time on Saturday. That's extremely scummy." But if you look at the official list, there's teams that are 4 pros of pure Overwatch players. Just talked with Twitch staff since I was really mad about this, and they said my team is okay and other teams were spreading false rumors, but I won't be DQ'd. It's just so dumb. Because I followed the rules and maximized my team toward hoping to make it to the finals. My 2 gold plat players don't even play the game often or have Overwatch background. Other teams grab pros from Overwatch or Apex to be their plat player. At best, I grabbed someone that used to be in the T2 scene for female competitive Valorant, but she has never played Rivals or Overwatch before. I'm sad because now I have a bad reputation among the big Twitch streamers because they were the ones that complain about me and my team. And we're gonna talk about who are those big Twitch streamers in a sec. But I saw other teams that were min-maxed even harder than my team. It just feels lose-lose. If I win the tournament, people will just say my team was cheating, and if I lose, people will make fun of my team for losing even though it was considered OP. I even double-checked with staff before confirming my team and they said it was okay, so it just sucks if people force me to swap my teammates. Also, it's like I made a team of people I played with in rank who helped me to get top 500. This is what she's saying in her tweet too. I don't know anyone that I'm close to, so that's a content creator in my elo, so yeah. Basically, when Doki made her team, the rules was that they can have 4+ GM players on the team. When Twitch Rivals first got created, the rules was that you can only have 2 Grandmaster teammates on your team. Grandmaster Plus. Then they changed the rule to have 4 Grandmaster Plus player on the team. That caused a huge uproar. After that rule change, that's when Doki made her team. So she made her team following those rules. However, since a lot of large streamers complained about the rule change because it makes Twitch Rivals imbalanced, it makes Twitch Rival not a fun experience. It's supposed to be a competition where you farm clips, you play with other content creator. It doesn't always, it's not supposed to be like just the most competitive team. There's pro tournaments for that. It's supposed to be more of a casual tournament for content creators and their communities, mixed with some pros here and there. But that's just always been the issue with Twitch Rivals. It's always been like that. Now, there's a few other issues. I'll get to it in a bit, but first let's get through her tweet. So I explained to you why, she heard about the rumors being spread and getting DQ'd on Saturday. But she was within the rules. So technically, nothing should happen, right? My teammates got worried and asked if this was true since people were saying that to them. So I messaged staff multiple times and quadruple checked and everything and was reassured that it was not the case and that these were just rumors. that my team is within the guidelines, and that nothing will happen. This is a sentiment that's echoed in the chat log that we read previously. Now, even before confirming my team officially, I asked if this was okay and was giving the same reassurance. I was relieved, organized scrims, scrimmed with my team, did VOD reviews, and made strategies for the tournament. Being told with less than 24 hours that it was indeed happening just felt depressing since I felt like I did everything I could to avoid this exact situation. So basically, then what they did is the day before the tournament, because of the backlash from other large streamers concerning the new rule change of having 4 high-ranked players on the team, they changed the rules back so you can only have 2. So everybody that had 4 Grandmaster teammates, like Doki Bird, for example, or Sikuno's team, for example, had to scramble. They had to axe 2 of these teammates to be able to fit with the rules. So basically Dokibird was like, you know what? If I gotta axe somebody, I'll just axe myself. And I think she axed another player. But it sucks. It sucks because if you guys ever played any competitive games, like the scrims are really important. In the scrims, you develop strategies that sometimes are out of the box. They're not always meta, but they fit with the character pools or the playstyle that your players have. Like, you work with what you got, right? And all of that is just thrown out of the window too. So, you know, yes, it's for fun. It's a for fun tournament, but in those kind of games, the games need to be somewhat balanced for people to be able to have fun. I understand that those who dropped out will still be compensated, but I didn't join the tournament for money. Oh, I didn't know there was money involved, TBH. I was even given an option to join a random team that needed a higher rank to make up for it, but I wanted to play with the team I made, with people I'm comfortable with. I just enjoyed the game so much, and as a content creator, it's rare for me to be invited to these type of tournaments and to be able to compete at a high level since I'm not a pro, yet I have a high rank. Putting me in the pro category is always such a detriment to any team I join because I cannot perform at a level like that, if ever. I'm just a competitive person, but I'm not at a level one will call professional. There's so little opportunities to compete for those who are content creators but aren't as skilled as regular pros, but are grouped within that category, and I just want to experience a competitive environment again for a game I was really passionate about. In the end, I decided to drop out because the team I made was not a team full of big streamers and was a team that wanted to do well for an opportunity to have eyes on them in big event and potentially grow from it and a chance to win a bigger prize money. I wanted them to be able to have the opportunity since I've already been fortunate enough to be lucky and experience lots of support and growth because of you guys. Even if I'm not able to participate, I hope you support the rest of my team and cheer them on. And one last thing, there's a clip of Doki talking about it. Okay, before I show you this Doki clip, because she talks about Valkyrae in it, I'll show you guys this Valkyrae clip where she name drops Doki. She's complaining about the new rules change and she mentions Doki Bird. Oi, you! Yeah, you! Hi! If you're not subscribed to my second channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. So take a moment, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell on. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now let's get back into the video.
You know?
Dokibird's team wants to scrim. I'll end my life right now.
No. We don't play Doki's team. We don't play Doki's team. I think,
it,
like, the fact that...
So this is when they're streaming and they learned of the new rule change for being allowed to have 4 like Grandmaster Plus players on a team, and they're just like, they're crashing out because they're like, oh my god, this is gonna be unfair. Our team is like, has 1 good player, everybody else is just content creators, and we're gonna get stomped.
I'll end my life right now.
No. We don't play Doki's team. We don't play Doki's
team. So they were talking about Doki's team.
Like, the fact that they're even stronger than this team that we're going up against is insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up. Like,
basically they're saying that Doki Bird's team is way stronger than the team they're going up against.
Which Twitch staff member do I need to talk to? Like, I don't understand how this happened. Abe, give me their actually. Send me DM me. I need to say something.
No.
Like, I waited 5 years to play in a Twitch rival just for this shit to happen? Like, this is insane!
Dude,
Like, who playing this garbage?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Do you guys want to see the messages that I sent them?
Yes, I do want to see the messages. Be like,
Yeah.
I want to know if I would have railed them even harder, bro.
idea was this? Like, I don't understand.
Dude, let Ray have the app, please. Ray will convey what I want to say to them in a perfect manner. I need to see what Ray will say.
I need to see the logic. Oh my god, I'm so triggered. I'm actually so triggered. I'm actually so triggered.
Please give her the app. Come on.
Please.
Let me hear the keyboard as she goes.
I just don't understand it. Like, just say it's a pro tourney then at that point. Like, why even have people under Grandmaster?
I would also like to vent that in the last Twitch Rivals I played in, I trained Street Fighter for 200 hours, went to play in person, and they had us playing on TVs with a full second of input lag.
Oh, I remember
for
that.
$50,000.
That fucking
What?
sucks.
Pretty cool yourself.
On TV with input lag?
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's the whole. If you guys want to watch a full clip, they talk about Sikuno. Sikuno's team also got screwed because of the rule change. They spent a lot of time coaching Sikuno, and then it's dumb because Twitch Rivals invited Sikuno, and then Twitch Rivals was like, wait, Sikuno was supposed to be their plat player because you're supposed to have you have like different rules that you need to fill, like you need to have a certain amount of players of each rank. Then the Twitch rival staff contacted Sikuno's team and they were like, hold on, Sikuno was diamond last season, so actually he can't count as a plat player, so you have to kick him out of the team. So his team also got screwed. But it's stupid because Twitch rival staff is the one that invited him to the tournament. Shouldn't they have like looked into his rank before inviting him? Or is that an XQC clip I wanted to show you guys?
Bro, this guy was actually he was playing next to his melee.
So now there's also like smurfing accusations. Apparently, some people were on Smurf accounts to try to bypass the, high ranked rule.
In fucking in cloak form, waiting for me to ult to react with the fucking cloak. Like, this is actually good. That is not a go player. That is not a go player.
Oh wait, this is Doki's team?
Season 0. Bro, this guy was actually he was playing next to his melee in fucking in cloak form, waiting for me to ult to react with the fucking cloak. Like, this is actually good. That is not a go player. That is not a go player. Season 0 is he didn't play.
No, you can't.
It's hidden.
0. Wait, that's that. Wait, he has no matches season 0. He just
this guy is just not like, this is not not normal.
Check the chat right now for some drama.
Where?
Marvel Rivals Discord chat.
Wait, where's Marvel Rivals Discord? What is that?
No, like right above where we did the teams. Just look at the one called chat.
Alright, so XQC is crashing out against Doki Bird's team and accusing them of having a player that's smurfing, which is not the case because apparently he didn't play he didn't even play last season. So it is what it is. I don't know how you could smurf in Twitch Rivals. Isn't every game like streamed? You would get caught immediately. Valkyrae responded to the backlash from her comments. Isn't it this? Isn't it this clip? We just haven't gotten to it yet. Or is it another one? Oh, this is shorter. Valkyrae expresses frustration with Twitter after her Twitch rival's complaints went viral. More people hate you now because of something that you feel like is not your fault.
But still, they will twist your words. No, I know. I just... It always passes. Like, at the end of the day, this is such a minor thing. It's like, ooh, the drama of the weekend. It's gonna pass. It's fine. It's gonna go away. There's gonna be something new. But right now, it's just like, damn. The way somebody out there perceives me is probably so lowly. Like I don't know. It's a helpless feeling when you feel like you know that.
No, okay, so just to set the record straight, hold up, let me catch these super chats. I played chess competitively and was up against a candidate master. I didn't cry about it. I got crushed and moved on. Okay, but Charlie, this is not the same. There's many other streamers that have spoken on the issue, included Connor, and I am telling you guys, you don't want to be stuck in that kind of game against, even if you are trying your best to have fun, even if you are trying your best to farm clips, even if you are trying your best to farm content, if the game is one-sided and there's a huge skill gap in between players, like an insurmountable one, you will never have fun. You might be the most positive rainbow sunshine person on the planet. I am telling you, you will not have fun. This is not a chess game, and it's not comparable. You're just going to be miserable. You're not even gonna leave spawn. You're gonna leave spawn, you're gonna walk in 2 seconds, you're gonna get shot and die. That's what's gonna happen. And I haven't played Twitch Rival, but if it is, it won't be good content. And if it is like Overwatch, and you get alt charge by fucking killing people, dude, you snowball so much, they'll camp you, they'll advance on your territory, and they'll camp your spawn, and then just alt you on cooldown. You won't even get to leave. It is Twitch staff fault. Like, Twitch staff fucked up with the rule change, allowing 4 Grandmaster players in. Doki didn't fuck up though. Like, Doki also has no blame in this, because she followed the rules. And then Twitch staff fucked up once again by changing the rules a day before, screwing up multiple teams, including Doki Birds, in the process. So it's like, they should have maybe tanked the blame. Well, first of all, they shouldn't have done the 4 Grandmaster rule in the first place. That first rule change was dumb. Then, secondly, they've screwed up a second time by changing it the day before. They should have just, like, tanked the blame and be like, sorry guys, it's gonna be like that because it's 1 day before the tournament, and we can't make people change their teams 1 day before the tourney. They just suck. They fumbled. Some people have said that they are dealing with a smaller staff. We're gonna take a look at this Valkyrae clip. I'm not gonna show you guys the long one. She also discusses it there. There's a lot more Valkyrae clips. There's everybody speaking about it. It's interesting though. Like, I've watched most of these clips. It's interesting what they have to say.
More people hate you now because of something that you feel like is not your fault, but you really can't tell them. Like, you can't explain. It's like, oh, you have to accept it. And like, no matter what, these people, their first perspective of you is going to be tainted. That's why I think first impressions are so important. That's why every time I meet someone in person, I try to just be, smiley and stuff, because sometimes it'll be like, oh god, she's got a resting bitch face. She's so mean. She's so bad. Like, just don't know who I am, that are taking this at face value. Like, ugh. The YouTuber that came back to Twitch. Ugh. Ew. God. Coming in here, ruining everything. Yuck. The evil tuber. Girl, please. I'll be fine. I know, go.
Stupid fucking mistakes, man.
Ugh, don't even remind me. I saw that post and I wanted to kill my in-game. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? It was the most, like, obviously, coming back to Twitch after 5 years is super hype, so obviously numbers are inflated. Obviously, the clipping people put a photo of me and a photo next to Iron Mouse, and it's like a picture of her VTuber when she's like frowning.
Oh yes.
And the caption is like,
I saw this.
Topples Iron Mouse.
I saw this.
Female Twitch streamer.
That's
and
dumb.
It's the most like, it's obviously bait. Like, they know what they're doing. Like,
I also saw that and I was like, damn, this is kind of in poor taste. Well, is poor taste the right word? I was just like, oh, it's kind of odd because, they both didn't do anything. It's just like comparing statistics. and they were like, yeah, it was like a side by side with Iron Mouse looking sad.
They do it like that so that people will comment and be like, why are you pitting women against each other? It's such clickbait for engagement, but it's just so disingenuous. Like, how can you exist in this world and participate in something like that? I don't know. I get it though. I get it. Everyone's out there just trying to make the bag. You know, they're trying to, you know, make a couple dollars from Twitter. I get it. Everyone's just trying to make.
Wait, they also, hold up, I was trying to find it, but they also tweeted this. Doki Bird and several other streamers have been kicked out of the Marvel Rivals Twitch Rivals event. Twitch made last-minute rule change that disqualified some creators right before the tournament. And then they got community noted saying Doki Bird was not kicked out of the tournament. She had to choose, and she dropped out as a captain voluntarily. I'm trying to find that Iron Mouse thing. Maybe it wasn't Dexerto. Maybe it was like something like Dexerto. Jesus Christ, they tweet so much. What is this, man? Oh, there it is. That's what it is. Valkyrae toppled Iron Mouse #1 female streamer on Twitch just 1 week after returning from YouTube. And I put this photo of Iron Mouse. My god, leave Iron Mouse alone. L tweet, Dexerto, they're all friends anyway. Why can't we celebrate that both are doing well as streamers? I think that's weird. I'm sure Mouse is happy for her. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think too. Why would you use this weird ass sad? Okay, Valkyrae was right. They did this so people would comment.
And I said no because this is the most scuffed thing I've ever seen. Maybe it's sharing some insight of how bad it is. Whether you're a pro or not, how bad and inconvenient it was to everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe this will spark change. I don't know. Now that, you know, so many people have the same opinion, and the fact that they asked me to host a Twitch Rivals and I said no because this is the most scuffed thing I've ever seen. Maybe it's sharing some insight of how bad it is. Whether you're a pro or not, how bad and inconvenient it was to everybody.
Oh, did it play again?
But yeah, maybe.
So somebody also invited Doki Bird to a tournament. Hi Doki Bird, we're hosting a Marvel Rivals charity stream with Hestia EN on Feb 1st to 2nd to benefit those affected by the wildfires in LA. It's open to all and meant to be purely casual with a goal of raising funds. We'd love to have you. So at least she got another invite. Now on to the Doki tweet.
Some people were like, oh yeah, Valkyrae. No, it was not Valkyrae's fault. It's not Valkyrae's fault. She gave criticism, and it was like good criticism. She was also not happy that they changed the rules within the last 24 hours. It was like this was her first Twitch Rivals. Apparently this was her very first Twitch Rivals, and nobody on staff told her that like they were planning on changing the rules and stuff too. Like they kept changing the rules. If they didn't, if they kept the original 2 GM players, like 2 Diamond Plus players, it would have been fine. But they changed it and then they flipped back. That was the biggest issue. And Ray was also mad that like they changed the rules within the last 24 hours because they kept flip-flopping. People were complaining, but they were all valid criticism. If you don't criticize them, they'll never improve because they think they can just brush this underneath the rug and it'll be fine. Like, why? They will never change if you just let them keep doing what, if you just like, you know, let them do whatever and just roll. I wasn't gonna get rolled over. That is why I was not rolling over. Like, I'm done with rolling over. Like, I'm fucking standing up for myself. Like,
I'm done with rolling over. Wonder what she's referring to.
Like, I let them fucking walk over me from the other Twitch Rivals because I just laughed it off, and now like this was a game I was really.
She's talking about the other Twitch Rivals,
and I actually was like, I really want to do well. I really want to do well. I really enjoy Marvel Rivals, and I was so passionate about it. I worked really hard practicing for it. I was like, I wasn't gonna roll over this.
She's talking about the Minecraft Twitch Rivals. What happened there?
This time.
It was also a mess. Ugh. I feel like they've gotten progressively worse. Also,
Dude,
Connor.
I woke up today. And...
Connor made a video also discussing it. I'll give you guys a TLDR. Basically, Connor doesn't like those events anymore because of the same issues. He thinks it creates imbalanced teams, and it becomes very difficult for him to enjoy the games. And he's talking about a previous experience where similarly the teams were like extremely, unbalanced, and he desperately tried to have fun, but he couldn't. And then he says that he really enjoys the in-person events because some of the Twitch rivals were in person. He would still go to those. And then lastly, which I think is a good point and why I wanted to bring this clip, he also says that they should decide the teams for you. If they made the teams for you, then there wouldn't be these issues. The problem is that the tournaments, the Twitch Rivals tournaments, are organized by untrustworthy people, Twitch staff. And so the content creators, they don't want to join a tournament not knowing who their teammates are because they're kind of picky about who they play with for multiple reasons. He doesn't name the reasons. I'm sure you can think of a couple. And so if the tournaments were organized by somebody that people liked, for example, he gives the example of Ludwig, then Connor would be like, okay, I'll join your tournament because I know you're not going to screw me over. I know you're not going to pair me with, people I dislike or like a team I won't enjoy myself in. So I trust you. So there's kind of like this conundrum where Twitch Rivals should be handing out the teams, except no content creator will just sign up blindly to be paired with whoever. So I thought this video was insightful. Connor always has like kind of good takes and gives some insight about like the inner workings of Twitch and those kind of competitions because he has a lot of experience. I feel like the Twitch Rivals team end up being like just the content creator and a group of friends. And I would also like to see the teams being mixed up. And like, if you're a large content creator and you're really picky about who you end up being teamed up with because you have a bunch of drama with people or XYZ reason, then maybe just give your spot to somebody that just doesn't care. Like, for example, I wouldn't give a shit who I'm paired with, for example. I ain't got no drama with anybody. I don't have any bad blood. So, if somebody like Doki Bird or like a large content creator would start organizing these tourneys, it would maybe fix a lot of problems. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's one last thing about that Doki Bird situation. She spoke about it again in her pre-chat. No one is here, but I found out from my team that I dropped out for nothing because other teams purposely broke the rules even after the new rules were placed and got away with it. And they justified targeting my team because it was broken and too strong, but that shouldn't exempt you from cheating? I wonder what cheating she's talking about here. Is it the smurfing allegations or something else? I don't know. I don't know if Twitch will even do anything because my team and other teams that had to drop players complained in the Twitch chat, and it looks like they are ignoring them because their voices aren't big. I hate drama, but I also hate how unfair this is to everyone. At least sub out the players that they sneaked in that were unfair, especially if they pushed for the new rules 24 hours before the tournament. The fact that readjusting the rules were pushed by these teams, but they end up not following themselves is what makes me sad. I still had access to the Twitch Rivals chat and so many teams ganged up on my team after we yelled at how unfair it was, and one team even made an accusation that a player was smurfing. Also, she's talking about XQC's team. But it's because she never played Marvels before and started learning the last 2 weeks, but is good at shooters in other games. Oh, she's talking about that female Valorant player she mentioned in the first pre-chat logs we read. 2 accused us of smurfing, but we provided every record of our players. And I pushed that we had to stick to the rules because I knew teams wanted to rule book us. Rule booking is when you try to DQ a team due to them not following the rules. I'm not even playing or involved anymore, and just hearing how my team is getting ganged up and bullied makes me so mad. Just because they are all really small content creators, I'm just happy Connie is here to speak for them and defend them. The players they accused of smurfing also was Heartstock Gold in Overwatch because they said she has to be good at least Master Plus in Overwatch, lol. I hope they do well tomorrow even after all the accusation against them and being targeted. That's my rant into the void. She just spoke that in her stream Twitch chat with no one there. There was no one in the Twitch chat, but she just needed to, you know, vent it out so people could see it. Yeah, so TLD, conclusion of all this? Twitch sucks ass, man. Twitch sucks. This is so unfair. Shroud's team had 3 GM plus on his team. And Shroud is like a crack gamer, no? Oh, they weren't GM, they were Eternity. One above all. One above all and Eternity rank, that's 3 pros, not 2. For context, Shroud's team was caught with 3 one above all players using a stat tracker, and then they privated their accounts? Connie was mad on stream? Okay, I need Marvel's Rivals ranking. Okay, so there's 3 ranks above Grandmaster. How is he allowed to have 3 one above all players when it's 2 Grandmasters per team only? They should have gotten DQ'd. What the hell is this? That's stupid. Okay, so that's probably what she meant by breaking the rules. They won't DQ Shroud, he's too famous. Bro. Have you seen Connie's and Booger's tweets? It turns out other teams broke the rules anyway, which meant their team sacrifice meant nothing. Booger's tweet was the one with Sikuno on it. Okay, they forced us to kick half of our teams because we are too strong, but everyone else gets to play with a full top 500 squad and Curbs top golds. Dude, and Bulger, I feel bad for him because he had to change his team like 3 times. We shouldn't have followed the rules because they don't apply if you just ignore them and play anyways. Genuinely a very upsetting experience. We got sent a hydrogen bomb because of one scrim, but most other teams got a slap on their wrist. Yeah, they should ask feedback from the content creators before organizing the events or even changing the rule change. This Twitch Rivals thing has me blown, bro. I'd be more sympathetic about logistical or admin screws up if they weren't still literally present in the tournament right now. Complete mess. It's not even about me. I've been in like 10 Rivals events, but if my team of people who don't... What is this sentence? But if my teams of people who don't get many shots like this get losses out due to straight unprofessionalism, I'm gonna be big annoyed. Are they planning to do anything with the teams not following the 2 elites rules? I brought it up twice and haven't heard anything yet, but obviously the event just ended, maybe tomorrow. I don't think their teams should drop shift this late in the event, but I'm going to be super annoyed if we lose to one of those teams tomorrow. Going to be honest, looking at the remaining bracket, I don't see a world where you guys aren't in the final, so I don't know what else is there to be said. You have 2 active pro players for NTMR. Win or lose is kind of secondary to this point. I'm speaking up for Doki, who gets unfairly booted for something not everyone followed, and my team, who are carrying me hard. A lot of people are just happy to be in the event, and that's fine, but someone has to point out this stuff. Oh, this is a good breakdown of what happened. Original rule, 2 top ranked players, only for fun, casual comp mix. Good rule. Change later to 4 top ranked players only instead. Bad rule, makes it sweatier, but changed again 24 hours in before event to 2 top ranked players only, meaning 2 good players had to drop out, still to be compensated based on team performance. And our teams followed the rules and lost our captain, at least one other team did not. Some people bring up other games, Overwatch Pros, Apex Spreads, etc. But I don't care about that because different games is just splitting hairs. Point is that rules for this game were established, changed again, and are still not applied evenly. You know what? I agree with this.